Hi everyone, this is David Zachos, broker and owner of Zachos Realty and Design. And in this video, I wanted to give you an overview of Venice Island. I've lived and worked in this area since the 1980s. Most of you know I was a deputy here. I was a detective. I was a school resource officer. I did that for 25 years, and now I've been doing real estate for 16. I currently live on Venice Island and just love it. I do a lot of business in Venice and absolutely love the lifestyle of Venice. So in this video, I wanted to give you an overview of the island. As Venice was developed like many other coastal areas in Florida, most of the settlers started closer to the beach. Venice Island is no different. Venice Island has a large variety of homes. You'll find a mix of newer and older. I love touring homes in this area because I really have appreciation for the trades, and seeing some of these homes from the 20s, even the 50s and 60s, really see craftsmanship in their work. The island is defined by the South Jetty on the north, Caspersen Beach on the south. It's the area that was separated from the mainland in the 60s when the Intercoastal Waterway was dredged, connecting Roberts Bay and Alligator Creek. I'm going to break the island into 7 different regions just to kind of define a couple different geographically. The neighborhoods, there's way more than 7, but I'm just going to use 7 different regions to kind of give you an overview of different areas on the island. I'm going to start with the north, South Jetty communities, followed by the Bayshore communities, then the historic neighborhoods in the central island, and then there's private beach communities more to the south. There's the southeast region closest to the airport. And then we have a small section of the island that's actually east of Highway 41. And then I'm going to wrap up with the downtown condos. On the very north tip of the island is the South Jetty. This is a beautiful area. Venice Inlet is there. You get to see boats coming and going all the time. There's marinas there. The yacht club is there. There's a public boat launch there. There's crow's nests there. And along the beachfront there's many old historic condos right along the beach. You can still get a very affordable condo and just step out right onto Venice Beach. So it's really a unique location. And I have a lot of New England clients that really love this, like to come down there in the morning, grab their coffee or their tea and just kind of sit out and watch the boats go by. It reminds them of home. And I think if you travel down, check that north tip out and you'll see how unique that is. All right, just south of that area is another neighborhood section I'm going to define as the Bayshore neighborhoods. In this area, you'll find extravagant bayfront homes on multi-million-dollar estates, and along this area, you'll also find other more modest homes on canal front properties with, again, direct access out to the Gulf. You're not going to find this in other areas of the island. It's just defined mainly on the northern part of Venice Island. You're going to have homes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You don't really have the historic homes that often in this area, but a lot of these older homes are being torn down. I see it day after day. A large homes on these big lots are being built and really increasing the value of the homes in this area. Positive thing about this is you're very close to Venice Avenue and the business district. Towards the south side of that, you have some duplexes and some multifamily that are still on this part of the island. A nice feature of this area is proximity to the beach, located on North Esplanade. You've got the downtown historic village. Walking distance, you've also got parks, playground. There's a public tennis court, public basketball court. It's kind of neat in the evening. We'll park out there and watch a pickup game, see them playing underneath the lights. Just kind of is a nice atmosphere. When you go a little bit farther south, the next section I'm going to define as the historic neighborhoods. This is south of Venice Avenue down to about Sorrento Street. Venice Avenue, north and south. On the south side, you'll see a lot of really neat historic homes. And just a little bit further south of that, you'll see even more historic homes. Some of these historic homes are small, very modest, and they'll remind you of the up north homes maybe that you grew up around. You'll have a 2-story home up the front. You'll have the detached garage in the back of the property, and just a lot of nice, neat architecture. And in some of this area, you'll have really massive estates, not just one home, but 4 or 5 different homes, a large main home and several cottages on the back of the property. The architecture is just amazing. I love just to tour these homes, see these homes, even just drive around and look at them. A unique feature about this area is that when the town was designed, they designed it with a lot of extra green spaces, parks, walking trails, extra wide medians, and it really gives you low density for the houses in this area. So that's kind of a unique feel. Also, in addition to the home architecture, just the feel of the wide streets, the expansive green spaces and paths. Definitely a very sought after area. Prices in this neighborhoods are one of the highest that you'll see on the island. Going south from there, there's a couple private beach neighborhoods. I'll just name a few: Golden Beach and Gulf Shores. These are towards more the south of the island, but the unique thing about these neighborhoods is that you have your own private beach access. Now, up and down Venice Avenue, there's probably 8-9 different public beach accesses, but in these two neighborhoods, you have your own private beach access. You can take your golf cart down, take your bike down there, just park it and walk out. They have a nice private walkway out to the beach, a place to catch up with friends, neighbors, just chat, and you feel miles removed from everything, the quiet, peaceful beach, but yet you're a short distance from historic Venice. So really unique to the island. The fifth area I'm going to talk about is what I call the southeastern portion of the island. It's more remote to Main Street or Venice Avenue. However, you still have all the advantages of living on the island. You're west of US 41. You can take your bike, your golf cart. You can walk to the village, not have to cross any busy streets. In this area, you do tend to see a lot of smaller homes that were originally just little block beach cottages, sometimes as small as 700-800 square feet. You do see larger homes in this area, and many of these homes in this area are transitioning, being remodeled, being torn down. There are a few villas in this area, 55 plus communities in this area. One of the advantages of this area is that it's more affordable compared to the rest of the island. You have the Venice Little League Park right within this area. You also have a lot of other area churches and some medical offices and complexes close to where Venice Hospital used to be. Now, if you go just east of this area, there's a small section on the island east of Business 41. You're south of Venice High School and the Publix, and you're north of the Circus Bridge. It's just geographically a very small area. In this area, there's just a couple streets right along 41 that parallel. They have those same smaller traditional 50s and 60s block homes, and they tend to be a little bit more affordable because you're on the east side of 41. You also have a large mobile home park there that has a unique feature that actually has boat docks, and that's kind of something very special just to Venice Island. And a little bit farther south of that, one of the few gated communities built in the early 2000s is Bellagio. Probably 100 to 200 homes. They've got a clubhouse, community pool, a tennis court, and you don't really see that on the island because most of the developments are so much older. So that is one unique area. So a lot of people that are looking for that, gated community with the bigger homes, vaulted ceilings, you have that in this area of the island. Now, as prices increase on the island, I get buyers looking and sometimes they feel like they're priced out, but my last area I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to call this and define this as the downtown condo region. Like just north of the Main Street area, the East Venice Avenue, you have a large number of condos located there, some at a higher price point, but many at a lower price point. And the uniqueness of this is that any one of these, you can walk right out. You could be at dinner, at the park, catch a concert at the gazebo within a matter of steps. Some of the waterfront condos in this area is Bella Costa, that's on Santa Maria. You've got Costa Brava, that's on St. Augustine. You've got the waterfront on the island. You've got Venice Avenue condos, of course, on Venice Avenue. And you've got Venice Center on Tampa Avenue. Since its proximity to the town is so unique, I thought I'd mention that as one different unique area. These condos are great for a second home, maybe a winter home, or even now a lot of times people are choosing to live full-time in these condos close to downtown. Again, this is very broad overview of the island. If you have any questions about any specific neighborhoods or homes on the island, please reach out. People are moving to Venice not just for a home, but for a lifestyle. And having the beach and having the historic village all within a half mile of each other, the lifestyle on Venice Island is really unique. We've fallen in love with it. I mean, you've got a golf course on Venice Island, you've got an airport on Venice Island, you've got waterfront dining, you've got the multi-use recreational, the Venetian Waterway Trail, kayak launches, boat launches. You never have to leave the island. You've got all your shopping, everything you would need. You can take your golf cart, your bicycle, you can walk to most of these, never have to cross a busy street, and enjoy yourself and enjoy the weather. And one other neat thing I'm going to mention, Venice Island has Venice Elementary and Venice High School located on the island. On a Friday night in the fall, it's really cool. If you're a football fan, Venice High has an outstanding program. They are recognized across the state for their program. Catch a football game under the lights and catch that sunset off in the distance, and you'll really get an appreciation of of Venice and all Venice has to offer. Well, that's all for now. I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care.